Every now and then on WHKY News, we like to do a human interest story highlighting an organization or sometimes a person. So tonight, the feature will be on a young lady who has broke down barriers and now is the owner of her very own business at only 21 years old. Let's take a look at world champion athlete Dia Muhammad and AIM Athletics. Faith, hope, love, and the greatest of those is love. Every time one of these athletes step on the mat, they always bring our A game! Bring their A game, or as owner and coach Dia told me, bring their AIM game. You may see cheerleaders on the sidelines at high school, at a basketball or football game, but many people don't know what goes on in the world of competitive cheerleading. Here at AIM Athletics, it's all about hard work, determination, and loving each other to make up a very successful team. Dia invited me into her gym and told me all about how AIM Athletics started and how cheerleading has impacted her life.
AIM Athletics came about when I was actually 9 years old. I wanted to open up my own all-star cheerleading gym, and then I graduated high school. I started college, and my parents came to me and they said, let's just go ahead and open up your own gym, and we did it.
Okay. Now, has cheerleading always been a part of your life?
Yes, cheerleading has been a part of my life, and it's always been the one thing that I felt can fall back on, especially going through my brother passing away. It's always been the one constant in my life other than change.
What goes into being a world champion for those who are unsure about the world of cheerleading?
Definitely a lot of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. I actually missed my senior prom to compete at Worlds, and that's the year that we won in 2012.
So tell me a little bit about the athletes here. What motivates you every day as you come into work?
Definitely their progression. We started out small with a tryout of about 12 kids, and we've grown to about 44 as the summer months went on. They're all super hardworking. They never give up, and they keep pushing no matter what. It's a very easy job for me because I just get to witness their success more than anything.
What inspired the name AIM Athletics?
AIM Athletics came from my brother who passed away when I was 15. AIM are his initials. He was the younger brother, I was the older sister, and we have another brother in between. We fought just as much as any siblings fight, and we smiled and laughed. He was my biggest supporter. He was 11 when he passed away, and I just took the AIM from his name, Adam Ibrahim Muhammad, and I made it Athletes in Motion. And I know he's definitely shining down on me right now, and so happy to see this event take place today.
Tell me, what is it like raising such a determined young lady?
Oh my gosh, she's been determined since like day one. She, as she probably told you, all-star cheerleading has been her life from as far back as I can remember, and it's been her dream. It's been everything that she's wanted to do, and she was just from get-go, this is what she wanted to do. Started coaching as a means to help her out with paying for college, and she was just very determined that that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to coach. She wanted to influence the young kids, and she started coaching at another facility. And then I think she wanted to take kids in a different direction, and so this was been her dream. And losing her brother has had a huge impact on her life. She has, I think, from the very moment, the first impact with cheerleading it had for her was the first moment that he saw her cheer and he saw her jump and he saw all the flips and everything that she can do. He was really inspired and excited, and he would always cheer her on. They were very close. He always looked up to her. She was very bossy, and she still is, so that kind of transcends into AIM Athletics. But she was very inspired to make sure that he was a part of this because he's been a very major part of her cheer career. He just followed her everywhere she went. She always competed with a picture of him inside of her uniform. I don't think anyone knew that, but she always kept that right very close to her heart every time she competed. So ever since he passed away, that's been like her motivation. Every time she competed for him. And opening this facility that's what it's been all about. It's been all about that dream.
For the athletes here, this is their second home. They train twice a week and are committed to not only being the best athletes on the floor, but also being positive role models and hard workers outside of the gym.
AIM is definitely a second home for me. I'm here all the time, every single week, and this is a place where I want to come when I just want to have fun, and it's just where I can just forget about everything and just work and Yeah.
Yeah, coming here during the week when it's been a long week at school and like you're just kind of done with everything, and you come here and even if you weren't focused, you are pushed to work by Dia, and afterwards you feel this moment of relief, which makes you feel like you can do anything so you can get through the week and continue on.
These kids compete throughout the year, and this past Saturday at their showcase, they certainly brought their A game to show off their skills. Everyone is welcome here at AIM, and it's not all about cheerleading. Fitness classes and tumbling classes are also offered as well from world champion coaches and trainers. If you happen to come across this gym, these athletes will remind you that they always bring our A game! Great success story from a very talented young lady. It's always great to see someone at such a young age doing something so positive. And those kids seem to really love what they do. So that's the feature for today, and that also wraps up our evening news. Thanks for making WHKY your choice for news. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and from Hickory, good night.